This is the one biggest thing you need to look out for when you're buying a course on how to heal your gut. My name's Mike, the Heal Your Gut Guy, and I used to have horrible Crohn's and colitis, but I fixed it by addressing the root cause. Now, you need to find a course that addresses the root cause. And you'll hear a lot of people in the holistic community talking about how it's food or infection fighting, or maybe you're just doomed and it's genetic. It's actually neither of these things, and they actually knew what caused it 50 years ago. They knew it was caused by stress, or stress played a huge role. And even today, they say that it plays a huge role, but they really don't behave in that way, where doctors and holistic practitioners aren't encouraging you to get the stress in your life under control. But even when they do that, there's really more to it. Dr. Hammer really laid it out for us, and he discovered everybody with Crohn's or colitis or whatever. He could look at your brain CT scan and know exactly what conditions you had going on in your body, in anywhere. And so you might have 10 things stressing you out, but only maybe one or two or three of those conflicts in your life are putting your gut in and out of overdrive and giving you symptoms. Now, the problem of spending $3, $4, $5,000 on a coach and getting training, all they're going to do is tell you to eat foods like eat perfect, which is super expensive, super hard to do. You're not going to be able to go out on any dates and have wine and cake with, whoever you're dating, or go out with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, your husband or wife. You can't go to barbecues with your friends anymore. You can't go to the ball game. Like, you literally can't eat anything. It sucks. And the worst part is it just makes it worse. Why can competitive eaters eat whatever they want? It literally makes no sense. Look, I get it. I went on these crazy diets too. But until I started to recognize that it was caused by stress, and I started looking into the science and wow, it's like, oh my God, there's so many lab studies that show that, somebody died in the family. You got fired. You went through a breakup. Boom. Around that time, that's when the symptoms started. And so the way that I help people get better now is with my 13-day protocol. This helps rewire the brain so that the PTSD triggers from that traumatic event and, the stress in your life coming back up again are putting your gut in and out of overdrive. It's the only think about the word holistic. It means the whole body, right? And why does everybody they just focus on the gut? They're not thinking about the whole body. The brain controls the whole body. The brain controls the whole body. So if you really want to behave like a true holistic person, I know it's not the most popular thing to do in the holistic community, but the right thing to do in the holistic community, to truly do it the holistic way, we need to take into not just a little tiny, huge consideration that our brain controls the whole body, and your disease is it's not like just in your head. It's controlled from your brain. A stress, a perceived stress, is putting your gut in and out of overdrive. And if the gut health course you're about to buy or whatever doesn't address that specific thing, you are flushing your money down the toilet and your time. To my knowledge, my course is the only course that does that does this. And I have laid it out step by step. I have a link that goes over it in more detail, but I spent so much money on diets, and most people can't even do the diets. Diets is so easy. It's like literally adding. Like, what foods have the most nutrients? What like what are people spending so much time yapping about? It's so simple. I talk about diet in my program, but it's so simple. Literally, the video on the sales page of my course is better than courses you'll pay $3,000-$5,000 for on how to heal your gut. That's the root cause, guys. So save your money and yeah, start trying to figure out what trauma put your gut in and out of overdrive. And it may be subconscious. For a lot of you, it is subconscious. You might not even get emotional to some of the PTSD triggers that you're having.